teacher. My name is Busran. My presentation topic is SQL injection. Assignment today. Understanding SQL injection. SQL injection is a type of target that targets web applications with insufficient sanitized username by exploiting vulnerabilities in the application's code. Attackers can manipulate SQL queries executed on the backend database. This unauthorized access allows them to view, modify, or delete sensitive data, posing a significant threat to the security and integrity of web applications. Let's watch the video for the explaining other slides.
SQL injection is one of the top 3 most common web app risks, and it's probably in part because of how simple it is to perform. So who's most vulnerable? Any website that's SQL database driven with poor code. So how does it work? Well, this attack is very commonly done on login screens. So let's first see what's happening with username and password after they're submitted. In a poorly designed site, the name and password strings are directly inserted into a SQL statement, which probably looks like this. With this statement, the application is asking the server, do we have a user with the name Chris and the password mypass1? And if so, it grants the user access to his or her account. So the first thing an attacker will do is find out if the site is using a SQL database by entering a single quote into the username field I'm submitting. Single quotes are special characters in the SQL language, and using them as part of the username will cause an error if the website doesn't check for them. Once the error message is displayed, the attacker can confirm that the website is using SQL as well as other useful information. And now the real injection begins. The attacker can enter the following command logic, which will render the following command. The command will force the selection of a valid username because the evaluation of 1 equals 1 is always true. Now most of the time the server will log in the attacker with the credentials of the first user in the table. The range of command manipulations is vast, from record retrieval to complete table deletion, so you can imagine how damaging this exploit can be to a website. So how can we prevent this form of attack? Well, make sure that you do the necessary string checking for special SQL characters. It's really not that many more lines of code, and it's most definitely worth the time. There's also automated software available that can check your entire web application for injection, as well as other vulnerabilities. So you should check it out. It's called Rational App Scan, and it's really awesome software. That's it for now. I hope you learned something.
Basically, SQL injection involves these steps. This video explains these steps actually. User input in SQL prompt, injecting malicious code, and types of SQL injection like I write here, union based, arrow based, second order, out of band like that. And for preventing SQL injection, like videos, unveiling the attack process, the compliances, crafting in-game payloads, and executing the access. The devastating impacts. I explain one time. For example, legal and reputational risks. The consequences of SQL injection may expose application owners or businesses to legal liabilities. Additionally, it can lead to a loss of customers' trust and image or to reputation. Defending against SQL injection. Use parameterized statements or prepared statements. Instead of embedding user input directly into SQL queries, use parameterized statements or prepared statements provided by your programming language or database framework. And web application firewalls, input validation, and sanitization like that. Advanced defense strategies, content security policy, storage procedures, ORMs, object relational mapping, and database firewalls. In addition to the fundamental defense strategies against SQL injection, advanced defense measures can further enhance the security posture of web applications. Here are some advanced defense strategies. And conclusion. Defending against SQL injection requires a multi-factor multifaceted approach that combines secure coding practice, robust input validation, and continuous monitoring. By implementing advanced defense strategies, organizations can significantly reduce the risk of SQL injection attacks and enhance the overall security postures of their applications. Thank you for listening, teacher.